familiar with Murphy's Law, so the last thing I worked on was a car tire, and I'm going to switch it over, convert it over to a motorcycle tire, and then probably next time I have to go back to car. So let's start with that. It's a Atlas brand WB42. I bought it in Kentucky, I believe it was. It had an error code on it, so I got a real good deal. I think I paid $100 for this machine. It was reading error code number 2, and what it was is there's sensors in the shaft, kind of like a garage door opener. It's hall sensors, and that electronic piece had burnt out. It's got a little LED in there that's just like a light bulb burnt. So I replaced that for 20 cents maybe. We got this sucker going. Like I said, we got to remove this car tire thing. We're going to trade the car mandrel out for motorcycle mandrel. And I actually have 2 of these. This one's a lot smaller. If you've got a smaller axle, use the largest one you can. So and the reason for that is the run out. The weight of the tire will actually make it that smaller one run out. So I always try to use the big one when I can. Let's install this. Start by putting one of these cones on. And you've got to kind of guess at how many of these circular pads you need. Let's start with the yellow ones. We're in there. And give it a test spin. Okay, so very simply, this is how the machine works. We're going to measure the distance to the rim, showing 26. That's figure A, so we're going to move this to 26. The next we need is the rim width, which it's got calipers. And we're showing 3 inches. Put 3 in B column. Then the rim diameter, this is an 18-inch wheel. Go to 18. Okay, the cover's off because of my limited space, so be careful. I like to give it a little spin to get it going, saving my motor. It knows already. See, this is the figures for a car tire. If we look at these hash marks here, we roll a tire, when they're all lit up, can you see that? We would mark the inside of the tire with some chalk and know that we need to put 2.25 to 2.25 ounces on that location. Then for the right side of the tire, we would put 3/4 of an ounce at the top position. But this motorcycle tire we're going to do statically. That's a dynamic load. So you go over here to the F on the bottom column and press that, and now it's got it to where if we put something in the middle of the wheel, it's going to balance the wheel. So we need 1.5 ounces, which is a lot, at that location. So I'm going to mark it with chalk. And just for giggles, I'm going to spin it again. Good news, we got that same thing twice. So we're going to make 1.5 ounces. We're going to split that in 2 3/4 ounce spoke weights. We have goose eggs. That's the simplest way to use this machine. There's other things you can do. You could do tire optimization. I'm going to take some pictures of the manual. Well, I'll just video me flipping through it, and you can pause it if you want to see a page. But you can set up, like mark your rim and mark your tire, then measure it, and it'll tell you where to move the tire to save weights. But 2 little 3/4 ounce is pretty nice and tidy. So that's it.